match, but never before have Bronstoman and Roman Reigns been locked inside.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. A score will finally be.
Please welcome the special guest referee, WWE Hall of Famer,
Mick Foley is missing teeth because of this structure. And we have WWE Network. It is Mick Foley, 20 years in hell. Mick reminisces about the match. He talks about the biggest lie he ever told, and the fact that Undertaker, no one knew this, Undertaker, WWE Network.
Talk about losing teeth, try them hanging out of your nose.
Well, Foley better be careful. He's
concerned in the morning after. You got to be invested here.
Braun, when he will cash in the Money in the Bank contract. The first was RVD in 2000, Strowman's fate here tonight for the Universal title.
Now he's had time to think about it. He staked his claim.
But we can all agree that without the Shield, Braun Strowman might be Universal Champion. 5 minutes alone with Roman Reigns, and I will be your new Universal Champion.
Well, he gets it here.
I've never seen a man like him inside Hell in a Cell.
It is Braun's first visit in.
And look what the big dog's holding. The Universal Championship.
Right, since SummerSlam.
The big dog.
Bank contract cashed in on it. It happened in 2015 at Survivor Series by Sheamus. Will he fall victim to yet another cash in by Braun Strowman?
Well, Roman Reigns says marches towards the red Hell in a Cell.
I hope they reinforce the ring for this one.
To big cities, small towns, and every place in between. But tonight, for the first
Struts more I-beams reinforced to contain these two behemoths, the big dog and the
To play in tonight, going up against somebody like Braun Strowman. This man is the monster among men.
Familiar with one another, they have put each other through hell and back. Now tonight,
warned Roman Reigns, you can't escape this nightmare. You can't escape Hell in a Cell, and you.
The following contest is a Hell in a... Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 385 pounds. His opponent, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds.
And Braun Strowman hand. Mick Foley calls for the bell to ring, and we're underway.
Wasting no time.
Like that, Braun Strowman showing his power against the champion. Oh! The champion, and another one. And Roman Reigns just unloading on Strowman, who buries a knee in his guttery in this match, only here to count pinfalls or submission as Reigns is driven into the cell.
dominant right out of the gate.
He's not going to give it up easily.
Yeah, but nothing like this. Not locked inside this structure with this madman.
I promise you, Dante never encountered anything like Strowman in the Inferno.
Nowhere to run, and your boys can't get.
The fact that Reigns' boys, quote unquote, that's Strowman's words, Ambrose and Rollins of the Shield.
In there to help Braun Strowman tonight.
Look at this. Reigns doesn't know how to.
Be effective to me.
But the first time Braun has been taken off of his feet. And only
Reigns looking to turn that tonight. The Universal Champion. Oh! With a shoulder tackle.
Good.
And now just.
And Mick Foley keeping a close eye.
And again, Reigns bounced off the apron. Reigns bounced off the steel steps. Oh, and Reigns.
Very first time.
And Graves, just like you said, this match could be one and done real quick.
Strowman is dangerous without a weapon. Imagine what he can do with these steel.
And
again Roman Reigns with a drive.
Change a superstar's career one way or the other.
Ask the referee, Mick Foley.
Exactly.
Never won a Hell in a Cell, and now Reigns caught by Strowman. And Braun Strowman with a choke slam on the apron. Again, no disqualification.
Circumstances
the
here.
monster is brandishing, and apparently that's not what Strowman wanted.
Kendo stick, and another one. Reigns swinging for the fences.
Reigns just shattered the kendo.
Knee broken in half. Now Reigns back in the ring, and Roman caught Braun as he was making his way right across the spine.
Uses no disqualification.
Strowman just caught the chair.
But Roman suffered a great deal of punishment and damage to this point. Braun staggering back toward the center of the ring. Reigns set
the Universal title and a kick out with authority by Strowman.
The first cover Roman attempted, and
somewhere it's no pinfall or submission. He's got to start somewhere here, and that was not successful. But
Braun Strowman. Roman looking for a Superman punch, caught him on the jaw. Strowman still on his, another Superman punch, and Strowman still on his feet.
Roman Reigns keeps chipping away like this could be.
Third time, not a charm. Braun Strowman with a choke slam to Reigns. Cover to win the Universal count. Strowman believes it was.
obviously Foley not a full-time. Foley's obviously rusty.
In 3 in a Triple H Kevin Nash match.
Being a referee takes an incredible amount of skill, but I mean, he got a silly decision. He was put this match on the map.
Look at this now. Braun Strowman with Roman Reigns on it. Strowman. Roman Reigns now looking to build momentum. Caught by Strowman. A Superman punch. Into the cover. Roman looked back at
there, striking down with a Superman punch, but Strowman is still in this one.
Can't believe that.
Roman rolling out of the ring, collapsing on the floor. Roman Reigns now trying to decide what to do next to keep the...
Both of these men will wake up tomorrow worse for wear, new scars.
Doing much like we saw Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy do earlier on tonight. Strowman struggling to his feet on the other side of the ring. And Roman, again,
The artillery if he wants to keep Strowman down.
You got to think twice if you're pulling out a table from underneath the ring, just how that could...
Steps by Strowman. Suddenly Strowman's taken over. Watch this, watch the impact, feel the impact, and listen.
Better than the footprint he had earlier from Braun.
And Braun now back into the ring. Strowman now blasted off the face again of Reigns.
We got a new champion.
Roman's
just
down.
counted.
Strowman are up.
That was as close of a cover as the first one.
That's what Roman Reigns is all about. That's why he's the Universal Champion today.
For now, this is perfectly legal. Whatever is going through the depraved mind of Braun Strowman.
Right into the chest of the ribs of Reigns.
It's hard to watch.
Here tonight.
The champion sucking air. Strowman with Reigns up on his shoulders. Got his shoulder up again. Strowman can't believe it.
We had a new Universal Champion there.
Happy with this officiating with good reason.
Gotta say, he's cutting it a little close.
At least twice. At least twice.
No matter how you look at it, Roman is still in this match. About to do damage with a table.
If it's not nailed down, Braun Strowman's tried to use it. Even if it is.
Enjoys inflicting punishment as much as Strowman.
At Hell in a Cell.
He's in complete control, Renee, and Braun Strowman's going to look to put the champion Roman Reigns away. Roman, Superman punch. Strowman still on his feet. Roman Reigns trying to take him out again. Through the table. Reigns on Strowman. And a kick out by Braun at 2.5.
Spear sends Strowman crashing through the table, but it would still not be enough to keep. Oh, wait a minute.
Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Strowman's running buddies. The pack. And the fight now outside the ring. Dolph Ziggler trying to escape through the WWE Universe. But Ambrose. Oh my God.
There's as much chaos outside the cell as inside. Disaster for Dolph Ziggler. Oh no.
Absolute.
Nobody's safe.
Mayhem out here. McIntyre. Look at this. The Shield. The Pack going at each.
Going up top.
Ziggler scaling the cell. Dolph Ziggler scaling this.
Oh no.
And the Architect's giving.
Rollins is a little bit more under his belt on top of Hell in a Cell.
Seth Rollins up top now. Look how high in the air they are. Up top of Hell in a Cell. This has got McIntyre scaling the cell as well.
The odds are not going to be in Seth Rollins' favor.
In the middle of Hell in a Cell. Up on the roof. Here's McIntyre
Seth's
now.
outnumbered up top now.
And look at this nut. That's Dean Ambrose with a kendo stick, and he's going up the cell.
Time to even the up.
McIntyre and Ziggler are waiting.
Well, Corey, you talked about the reinforced cell. For God's sake, Ambrose are up top.
Ambrose with an equalizer.
The lunatic fringe. And McIntyre, though. Falling down.
Double clothesline on top of Hell in a Cell.
Thank God it held. Thank God it held. Hell in a Cell.
And another two inside Hell in a Cell.
There is there inside the AT&T Center. 4 men. 20, 30. Dolph Ziggler trying to make his way down the cell while trying to avoid Seth Rollins. Somehow scale his way down the cell. He can't even find a foothold. And Rollins trying to drop.
Long way down, Dolph.
Dolph Ziggler trying to somehow climb down the cell, and now Rollins is. Oh my God. What a horrible situation
this is
here.
No play.
Get off this cell. Rollins, however, continues the offense.
A headbutt.
Now a headbutt. Are you kidding me? Almost lost their balance.
This is not going to end well.
And now Ziggler bounced off the cell. Rollins dangling. And headburned it down. Dolph Ziggler.
Neither man is moving.
What? What the hell? What the hell? Lesnar's here!
It's Hell in a Cell and Satan himself has arrived. Off the hinges.
Brock Lesnar with Strowman and Reigns down. The Beast is here. What a complete...
What in the hell is Lesnar doing here?
Championship. So Brock Lesnar is here. And he's beating the hell out of Strowman and Reigns. Oh my goodness.
Snapping.
Braun Strowman maybe down and out. Brock Lesnar.
Whole day in hell Kurt Angle was talking about.
And an F5 to Strowman from in the form of the Beast.
Brought hell with him.
Universal Champion. An F5 from Lesnar to Reigns on top of Strowman.
Safe.
Lesnar has left carnage in his wake. New official in the ring. Mick Foley was taken out. This new official is going to call for the bell, and I don't think he has it match.
Can continue. Thanks to Brock Lesnar.
Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Kurt Angle having fun, guys, with the WWE Universe, but I know for a fact that he was humiliated and embarrassed.
Every gamut of the emotional scale to arrive here tonight. Can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Tonight will be an historic night because making Rousey I don't have to beg her or she doesn't whine or complain. Beats Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. Ronda, just like every other superstar, I could say the same about Brock Lesnar.
Watch it, Kurt.
Well, hold on. I need the universe. To the Universal Championship. To me. Okay, Paul Heyman's job is still intact. This is what I'm gonna...
To Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns, who in 2 weeks at Summer Lesnar.
Let's remember, Michael, Corey, that Roman Reigns left the building
West of Kurt Angle so that Kurt could make an effort to draw Brock Lesnar into the ring, which eventually...
It doesn't shake me. It doesn't anger me. I don't run from the noise. Win the Universal Championship in 2 weeks at SummerSlam.
Cole, Roman Reigns will be the biggest night in the career of one Roman Reigns.
You know I got a lot of respect for you as our Raw general manager, but I'm gonna protect the yard. Exactly. What are you smiling at? What are you laughing at? And then what happened? As soon as Brock looked at you, what'd you do? You ran. That's what Brock Lesnar did last week. And that starts from the top down with the WWE. Say, please tell me y'all aren't gonna suspend Brock Lesnar indefinitely. I made sure that Brock Lesnar did not get suspended. And I made sure... I just hope you kick it.
That's also really unprofessional for the general manager.
He'd what? He'd do what? He'd look at...
I chose to be the bigger man. That's something you know nothing about. From beating little tiny Finn Balor, you know the guy... I mean, I'm pretty much already doing everything around you. I can't possibly think of anything else. Act like a man and greet these people and welcome them like it's your show. Stephanie McMahon, constable, to watch over your every move because you can't be trusted.
I want a referee to come out here right now because Constable Corbin is going to take...
Fair to Corbin.
How's Corbin going to get...
Ring the bell!
Oh, and cheap shot. Bell rings.
Kurt Angle, and he took a shot at Roman Reigns.
Baron Corbin with a cheap shot after this match was...
Corbin was warranted. The Constable didn't come out here right now to compete. He came out here to make sure that Kurt Angle did his job.
Right, and a kick out at 2 by Corbin. Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin under... Next. #1 contender for the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns. Of course, Reigns meets Brock Lesnar in 2 weeks. Thanks. And a kick out. Coach, I want to go back to something you said earlier on, and it was a great point that SummerSlam...
just taking Reigns' head clean off and nearly walking out with a W.
And this is a great, I guess you could call it warm-up.
This is Baron Corbin, the Constable of Monday Night.
Can I please explain my point?
You're never mind.
Thank you. Last few years, and who knows how many more, Michael, he's going to get if he's not victorious at SummerSlam.
Well, this could... I have talked about it for a long time as well, that because of the way that the match ended at the greatest...
He's received at Brock Lesnar, but historically speaking, Brock's sort of had the number of the big dog. We'll see if that can... How's that for a warm-up, Coach?
Cover by the Constable. Oh, and he wrapped the arm and the leg, but Reigns able to
do wonders for Baron Corbin's career. As we're seeing right now how physical the Constable can be.
Game to an elite status, a star status, and even though he loves to...
Heard from General Manager Kurt Angle that Brock Lesnar's advocate Paul Heyman still employed by WWE. On Heyman in the ring last week.
If there was any question, he had swag, he was cool, and then at the end, he didn't care about anybody.
A different attitude last week.
It's incredibly dangerous and painful. And Corbin once again just cranking on the neck and shoulder of Roman.
And enter for Commissioner Stephanie McMahon, Baron with this new attitude. He struts around the lock.
Much confidence can help somebody who is just on the cusp of stardom or even superstardom. It can really help.
We're going to create some separation here. Corbin has been really controlling this matchup since the get-go when he
punched Corbin in the mouth backstage.
Couldn't say that Corbin didn't deserve it, right?
I mean,
Roman Reigns, and you can feel the drive-by. And this is a classic Roman Reigns here. Wear your opponent down. Oh, right into the post. And just like that, Corbin's taken control. This match. Gentlemen, I have been so impressed with Constable Baron Corbin tonight. He has been in control right into the steel post.
Baron Corbin seizing that he belongs among the elite. It doesn't get much more elite than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns loves.
Roman Reigns' match up with Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at Summer. Chaos in the ring, attacking our general manager, his own advocate. Baron Corbin luckily got out of hardship with the Universal Champion as Roman catches Corbin in the jaw with a high elbow.
Beating the Constables inflicted up to this point, but the big dog still in the fight.
And couldn't do it.
I know we weren't expecting to start the night with these two, but I got to tell you, they are impressed.
As we kick off the show tonight, a very cocky Baron Corbin. Yet Roman Reigns with the right hand of Corbin last week in the locker room area as Reigns was being escorted out. And now Reigns is starting to feel it.
Corbin with a valuable few moments to try to get his...
Measuring the Constable, went for the Superman punch. Corbin caught him, went up to put Reigns away. What a win this would be for Baron Corbin. And a kick out at two. So
the big dog full head of steam. Corbin just too powerful, using Roman's own momentum to
not put Roman Reigns away.
Well, I wouldn't be frustrated. I would be encouraged.
Handle live on Monday Night Raw.
Boy, these two are just going
days in mind, but Roman saw it coming. Countered with a couple big right hands.
Reigns cover and a kick out. A kick out by Corbin at two.
I think if it weren't for that cameraman, Corbin would have connected with his intended attack.
First will most definitely have the upper hand, as these two men have now been going, what, guys?
To kick off Monday Night Raw here tonight, live in Jacksonville, Florida. And take out the Constable.
Boy, they are into it here tonight.
Because it works.
And Corbin now.
You bring a halt to the momentum.
Corbin now looks like he has no interest in serious issues with the guy he calls Little.
The tiny Irishman.
Finn Baines on the other. Constable Corbin brought all this on himself.
Out here doing his job, looking after Kurt Angle. He didn't ask for any of this.
How about Roman giving Finn a little prop?
Reigns with the win.
Here is your winner, Roman.
The look. Could happen to a nicer guy in Constable Corbin. And Roman Reigns would take him out with a Superman punch. Send a little love Finn Balor's way, and then the new Universal Champion.
He's in great shape. He's got that laser focus. He's got that game face.
That had to feel sweet for Finn. He owes Corbin a little payback from last week as well, gentlemen.
Corbin just competed in a matchup.
I would say
This is Balor has suffered at the hands of Constable Corbin. And Balor now driving Corbin. And Corbin's in the drop zone. And Balor gonna add insult.
I don't think anybody here tonight doesn't think that Constable Corbin deserved exactly what.
Well, look who's here.
Yes!
Alexa Bliss.
But Alexa Bliss is not out here to participate. She's out here to support right now in our main event on Monday Night Raw.
The goddess just wanted to be ringside to watch Alicia Fox like Fox did last week.
Ronda Rousey making her first in-ring action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But
We are moments away from Ronda Rousey's first match on Monday night.
Ronda Rousey. Charlie, you've had about Ronda. Come on. And near to this women's division, Alicia Fox. Don't be rude. And ask a good question.
Okay. Well then.
Oh, Charlie. Ronda's great. See? Are you gonna play it from last?
Ronda Rousey, the reason Fox is out here bragging and crowing tonight.
I mean, even if we sit and talk about her accomplishments, we're talking about the woman that was on Sports Illustrated, right? The captain of the Raw Survivor Series team. From here. You're dismissed. Bye-bye. No, she was not the captain of the Survivor Series team. You were, Fox. WWE Evolution, this first ever all-women's pay-per-view. If it wasn't for women like you, and before you have the biggest match of your career, I just want to say, and that comes from me and every single woman in the locker room, or grateful for anything she has, all right? Ronda doesn't even deserve the spotlight to challenge me for I'll deal with what's left of her in Brooklyn. So, Fox, let me ask you this. Rated rookie just waltz out here and steal your thunder?
We're going to find out because here comes Ronda Rousey. First matchup in a Raw ring for Ronda Rousey. And Fox did to her last week. Ronda is intense, ready for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for Woman on the Planet, Rowdy Ronda.
The ring and gets set for Rousey because Ronda Rousey is ready to go.
It's one thing to
Center of the ring, controlling the space, challenging Foxy to engage.
Not sure Ronda Rousey cares.
Fox caught. And Alexa Bliss almost paid for getting up on the apron. You see the intensity, the look.
Fox doing. I don't know if it's a psychological strategy or an issue, but Fox certainly
in a hurry to get into the ring. Meanwhile, another distraction by Bliss.
They'll be playing to the overhyped.
Alexa Bliss does not get involved. The reason that Natty's out here. Going to check on her friend, and now Bliss gets involved, so the official is keeping Fox away. And now Fox on the attack.
Alicia Fox should be doing.
And again, Rousey's in trouble, covering up in the corner after the attack by Fox. And changed. Rousey in a zone. Alicia Fox better stop. Jabs, and the rights and lefts. The body shots to Fox in the corner.
Took his hands into business.
He's going to break her arm. The dangerous Rousey.
That's only if she's lucky.
What to say? How quick is Rousey? How powerful is Rousey? And now a little payback. Picks up when Rousey enters a ring.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And now Ronda going to send Fox. And now Fox looking to take over.
Nope.
Rousey.
She'll be here all night.
Ronda Ronda making sure Bliss is watching closely.
Here it is. Airball locked in. Bliss. Did you see the fear in the eyes of the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa?
Knows that in 13 nights, she will have to defend her Raw Women's title against the baddest.
And then now, she answered that question loud and clear here tonight against Alicia Fox.
Ronda, congratulations on winning your first ever match on Monday.
It just feels great to be able to focus solely on SummerSlam.
That is like, what was that for, Bliss? Ronda Rousey with an emphatic statement tonight. Goes after Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Will Rousey win her first 15
days? Can't go fast enough.
How impressive was Ronda tonight? Ronda Rousey. An incredible debut on Monday Night Raw. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody.